are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road, shall we? As you saw from the title, yeah, I attended my own hardcore funeral. That sounded wrong. That hmm. No, let me rephrase that. Uh, uh, well, technically, it was more of a purgatory. I invited one of my friends to my hardcore world to go get my loot and put it in a chest near the exact area where I died. They killed the iron golem that killed me and buried him next to me. Yeah. Ooh. Wait it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, here it is. And when I load in, well, you can see what they did for yourself. So I was in spectator most of the time, so basically just hovered over the scene. I did record the actual thing, but I spent most of the time watching them share their screen to me through Discord, so... And that's a very rare event, me using Discord, so... Yeah. But they used the flint and steel that I had back at my base until it broke. Even went as far as to utilize the lava pools. But yeah. These villagers won't last many more nights, especially considering the fact that, well, there used to be a house here, but that lantern is a marker. Yeah, right here. The iron golem died in this spot. Right there. Next to, I think this was the fishing house? Keyword was. I think this guy might be the safest one. He might live... Oh, no. Oh, maybe. At least until snow piles up right here. Actually, no. Snow won't pile up. It'll pile up here. For now, he's safe. They can't get in through here. He might actually survive. The igloo villagers will survive too, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, he's toast. But, this here's my grave. Yeah. Kinda surreal, attending your own funeral. They also retrieved my horse and took it back home. This is the iron golem. There's actually a barrel under here. Yeah, they just shoved him into a barrel. Didn't even give him the dignity of a casket. Just shoved him in a box and put him on the ground. And me, they put a copper headstone, and that is my inventory. Neither chest is filled, but the items are spread out throughout it. One has my armor and items that didn't have... This right here has my armor and items in it. This one that I'm inside of, pause, and this one has the items that basically I had multiple of. So, for instance, there's... Well, no, they took my shield with them when they logged off. I just realized that. They took my shield with them. Well, that's okay. they can come back and return it later. Plan to let the... I say I plan to let it oxidize like I even have a choice. It's not like I can interact with the world. But, yeah, they purged the village. I wasn't exactly against it, but I wasn't exactly for it. I wanted to preserve the world as it was from when I last touched it. One thing of note, though, they went out of their way not to burn this down. Don't know why. But yeah. Yep. This is my grave. So yeah. On another note, if I can scroll, we're trying to rebuild the whole thing. Hello, Yanni Yanni. Is my microphone on? Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. You want to know what we're doing first? I think first, I'm gonna go visit that village. Well, no, I'll actually just go do that on day 66, like I did. I didn't realize it was getting that late. No mobs have spawned. Good, because I won't survive. I thought for sure I didn't let any mobs spawn. But nope, there's a creeper. Ugh. What is the sensitivity right now? Am I lagging or something? Enable game pause. Video, simple graphics options. Turn smooth lighting back on. I want to turn on vibrant visuals. Evolving camera shake. Render clouds. Show autosave icon. That's not a lot of information I just gave away, right? I sure hope not. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't be able to check that mid-game. Simulation distance 6. That would be why I'm lagging. Yeah, I would imagine so. You can turn off TNT. Fire spreads. So you mean to tell me And I can basically make it to where I don't have to worry about fire burning my things. And I won't have to worry about a fire spreading to a block and lighting me on fire. That's interesting. Should I turn it off? TNT explodes. Now, while it's not technically a cheat, I feel like it should be. Wait a minute, I thought it just occurred to me. No way. Do fire tick true. Recipe unlock false. Do limited crafting false. Mob loot true. Tile drops PvP false. Coordinates true. Electrical ball. Days played. Natural generator TNT explodes. Do immediate respawn. Show death messages. Spawn radius. Show tags. Respawn blocks explode. Show recipe messages. Projectiles can break blocks. True. TNT explosion drop decay. Okay, so if that's set to false. Oh, TNT explosion. Creeper explosion. Do fire tick. Show recipe messages. Projectiles can break blocks. Well, either way. Let's see. I'll get a copper axe. I do have full armor. I don't want the lightning making any charged creepers for me. I'm going to just clear this out of the way. Okay, we are not doing cave sounds right now. I think this might be the least annoying one to clear. Gonna go ahead and make that in advance, because I know that the shield breaks before the armor gets broken. I don't think I ever did make a boat, did I? Hello, Kapka. That's right, this isn't the right measurements. Mobile. Oh, 1 second. There's something I need to do. That is not what I meant to do. I did not try to pause it. No, it's as small as it get. I had it too far up. That's the problem. Okay. Now, 48. 48 to 71. Huh? Oh, 40 to 48. 48, 52. Yeah, I did build it, wrong. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and patch this up, because there's a reason I'm keeping that one piece of dirt right here. This is the dirt block from spawn. So yeah, pretty important. No, this is not this isn't, I'm not doing multiplayer on this world. A lot of people have asked, though. There is the dirt block from spawn up there. I know what it looks like, but that is not where that came from. So wait, I remember the first time I patched up a hole right here, but you mean it generated naturally? Huh. Either way, that's actually crazy. Hello, Colder Bowl. Good to see you again. Yeah. You're probably wondering what happened. So, the reason we're back in the building phase of the I'm stuttering like crazy. The reason I'm back in the building phase is because, I got a shield, right? Though I got that in the first video. Well, that plus the fast horse that I had, plus an iron golem. Yeah, I decided to play gladiator. Fun fact, I'm not cut out to be a gladiator. Yeah, they added copper stuff. It's actually an experimental toggle, so I can't earn achievements on this world. Man, my voice is starting to break on me. But yeah, I decided to play gladiator, and as with most of my antics, it ended in a hardcore death. But, oh, I'm glad you said that, because... I'm glad you said that, because... I want to see something. I have to know. Yeah, they already had those earlier. I did before I died, but I don't right now. I'm going to wait until I'm done with the house again before I build another one. Yeah, it looks like I may have to turn on another toggle. It's looking like it. No, Cole, a lot of people have asked if they could join this. I'm not doing multiplayer on this, because I've never actually gotten to day 100 in a hardcore world. I'm wanting to try to do that here. This is going to be my single-player hardcore. But since so many people are asking, I'm thinking about, so many people are asking, so I'm thinking about making another series in the future. No, there isn't another thing I need to turn on. Right, we'll turn on trade rebalancing. If you can, make a realm and put your subscribers into it. I have had that idea before, but the problem with that is funding. I don't really have the budget for that. I say that like I have a budget, honestly. I don't have a budget. I'm broke. But I would like to do that at some point. Yeah, I know. Same dude, you're not alone. I know it's hard nowadays. Hey, buddy, join the club, man. I mean, with inflation, who isn't? The prices of eggs are crazy. Yeah, I saw that. No, here's a crazy thing. I saw it in Walmart. Walmart had eggs that I would consider to be expensive. Think about that. And I'm not talking about in comparison to Walmart's prices. I'm talking about in comparison to what you would think the regular market value for eggs is. I got to that realization by comparing the average overall price when you compare two stores together. Those two stores were Food City and Kroger's. I found the medium price, the middle ground price range between the two. And Walmart is, wow. Let me tell you. I mean, they gotta make a profit, and thing is, truth be told, oh no, I'm sorry. I was saying that wrong. I compared the Walmart price and the Food City price, and it was Kroger's eggs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was focusing on the game, not the story. So sorry. It was Kroger's, not Walmart. Walmart still has what they claim low prices. Their claim is literally low prices every day. Pretty sure the profit that Walmart's only making like 50-cent profit when they're selling their eggs, which isn't much of a profit when you think about it, because I'm pretty sure it's not even 50 cents. No, it was something crazy. But it wasn't a big profit. Okay, what were those coordinates again? 48. 48. 48, 40? No, it was 48, 52. Yeah, I forgot I already marked it. The other one was 40, 61. Yeah, sorry, it crashed. It crashed. It crashed. Cause I had that world loaded up, and it was at a 6x6 chunk radius. Completely forgot about that. There is something in the background of my phone. I can't figure out what it is, but there is some sort of app running in the background that I cannot get to stop taking up RAM space. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM. It shouldn't lag. It does lag a lot on mobile, but for me, I have 8 gigabyte boosted RAM. So, for me, like, there's not even any mods on this. I can run 15 mods on this and only get a lag spike every 30 minutes. And that's saying something. But for it to have crashed just now, well, it didn't crash, but YouTube crashed because something was taking over the RAM that YouTube was using. You're very underrated. You should get at least 10 viewers per stream. I have one stream that had 25. I think that was my peak. Minecraft is entertaining. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna pull up a picture real quick. Hope you don't mind. I saw the most outrageous thing. Look at this. Hang on. Minecraft is boring. I create more content. Blasphemy! To actually, there. Sorry about that. Minecraft is boring. I create more entertaining content. Those 17 likes are Roblox kids, I'm telling you. Roblox kids. Blasphemy, I tell you. And here's the thing, it was on a popular Minecraft YouTuber. This is a bot. It existed at the time for less than... Actually, I don't think I checked how long this one had existed, but most bots have nothing, no videos on their channel, and they make the same claim. I make better content. What content? I'd say Minecraft and Roblox are tied on fun level. Creativity, Roblox, fun, Minecraft. I'd say it's vice versa. Creativity would be more Minecraft style. It's more open world. On Roblox, you have to sort through hot garbage to find refined garbage, and then the occasional masterpiece. And I would say that you might find something in between, but I've never found anything in between of any of those. It's either hot garbage, refined garbage, or a masterpiece. I've never found anything else. Last masterpiece I saw would have to have been one of the classics, like Pokemon Brick Bronze. That was a good one. Brain rot has been infecting. Yes. Oh, y'all. Hot garbage. Italian brain rot. No. Italian brain rot is. To call it hot garbage would be an insult to hot garbage. I would burn garbage. And. Well, actually, I wouldn't burn garbage. It's bad for the environment. But brain rot. I would burn it. But that might harm the fire. I mean, we got to think about the fire here. The fire has feelings too. Much more feelings than the brain rot. In my opinion, and take this with a grain of salt. But brain rot is exactly no. It is. Brain rot is an insult to is an insult to anyone who has a brain that is rotting from the inside out. Let me tell you. When I first saw this in the reply to a comment, I started scrolling. I was so surprised it had no replies. Stronghold was literally 2 rooms. What? The stairs and the portal. Oh yeah, that can happen. I've actually seen a similar seed on Reddit. It's possible to get a stronghold without the portal. On Java, I think, because it starts generating at the stairs. On Bedrock, it might start generating at the portal. Nah, dude, what if... Are you chatting yourself? Huh? What is that about? If only the... What? If only the stairs... I didn't see the last part of that message. Wait, what was that guy talking about? Are you chatting with yourself? Oh, only the stairs spawned in the stronghold. No, that would actually be crazy. No, what if... to add insult to injury, they should add a feature where if that does happen, a sign spawns in the stronghold saying, well, you got some bad luck. That would be goofy. It would be goofy, wouldn't it? No, and here's the crazy thing. At that point, if you have the Eyes of Ender, you're gonna have to get... You're gonna have to get closer to the one of the other two strongholds in the world. Otherwise, the eye will go back to that one staircase. Think about that. Just let that sink in. No, seriously. There's a sink at your front door. It wants to be let in. Alright, let's see if we can't get back on track here. Wait, what if... I'm listening. Well, reading. What if both? No way! No, it would be even crazier if all three of the strongholds did that. Then the third one would be your only hope. No. I wonder... Considering the fact that there is technically an infinite... Well, no, there isn't an infinite amount of seeds, but... Of all the possible seeds in Minecraft... There's gotta be at least one that contains no end portal room within its three strongholds. Even if it's not all three staircases. But there's gotta be one that generates no portal room at all. Imagine to be the person that imagine the person that just so happened to find that seed. No, you know what'd be worse? If you're on a speed run and you get that seed. Put it on hardcore without knowing. That would be wild. Because that rules out shulker boxes, Electra. Rules out an entire dimension worth of building blocks. They can't beat the game. True. But some people would argue that the Wither would be the alternative boss fight. Have you ever seen someone on Bedrock Edition kill the Wither before they killed the dragon? I haven't. Go past the world border and find a stronghold. Unless they go past the world border and find it. Huh? I thought only 3 strongholds generated per Minecraft world. Well, no, hang on. On an infinite world, there might be 3 strongholds per a set radius. It would make more sense. Some spawn beyond. So maybe it's just Java that happens on. Or no, it would probably be the old world type. Now, you know what's really hard to find these days, speaking of the old world type? An old world type, when you update it, after all this time, any unloaded chunks, there could have been a mountain in a loaded chunk. And like, you're sitting on a mountain and you load the next chunk and then there's just grasslands. Now the seed spawns a grasslands biome instead of a mountain biome. After the terrain update. That happened to me once. I was it wasn't per se a mountain, it was a giant hill but more or less a mountain. It didn't have an exposed rock. At least not that I ever looked for. But the chunk that was unloaded after the update, it was a sunflower field biome. I was like, huh? What happened? Shouldn't there be a mountain here? What if all 3 portals spawned with only portal rooms like right next to each other? Like 100 blocks between all. I'm sure if someone looked hard enough, they could find between Java and Bedrock Edition, if you searched on either one, I'm sure that there is at least one seed out there that has 3 12-eye portals side by side. You could get a screenshot of if you ended up finding it. That would be something to flex about. So I killed the Ender Dragon. What'd you do? I played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo before picking out which 12-eyed Ender portal I'd go through to kill the dragon. I didn't kill the dragon, but still. That was pretty cool. Oh, you beat the Wither? Yeah, I have these 3 in a row 12-eyed Ender portals. Still trying to figure out which one to go through. I'm so confused. Maybe 2 are a trap. Maybe 2 of them are a trap and one's not. Just, like, find 100 reasons to not go through a single one just to screw around. No, it'd be crazy if it turned out that the world I'm on right now just so happened to do something crazy like that. Here's the thing. This seed loops indefinitely. Like it follows a certain set of rules, of course, but still. And now hold on. Look at the bottom of the screen here. See these birch trees on the loading screen? The cluster they're in there's something off looking about it. It's like it's an overlay texture. Like those trees weren't actually in the... Oh, I can't see anymore. There was some off looking about. Alright. So, 48... 4852 to 4063. So yeah, I didn't measure that up right. Are you on Mobile Plus Console? I'm actually on mobile, using a Xbox controller. See? Here's the thing, if I click that and then go into that, it toggles sprint for me. Just several UI glitches that I've found just when I was bored. I would transition between using both UIs just to see if I could find some sort of glitch that would be cool. And eventually I realized that I didn't have to hold down on my joystick in order to start sprinting. And it dawned on me that I had toggled sprint. You know what's crazy? The fact that I actually got pretty close. I shouldn't have turned that extra piece of iron into a shield. Should have turned it into a stone cutter. Don't want to have a food shortage. I'm gonna spend the next in-game day or so probably stocking up on food. Oh, and there's something I want to show you. This body of water right here. This looks like a frozen lake, right? Just a frozen lake? Well, if I get out a map and show you this area, you'll see something about this frozen lake. And it didn't drop any fish, of course. Ooh, that actually took a small chunk out of my armor. Epic battle. Oh, trust me. You'll notice he did me 3 hearts. Without any armor. That thing can 2-shot me. The first time I played this thing through, before I went to get copper armor, I actually took the time to make a full set of leather armor. Crazy thing is, when you don't have anything else, it's actually pretty useful. Yeah, I'm serious. You wouldn't believe how much damage leather armor actually tanks, because no one actually ever uses leather armor in vanilla. Some people might use mods that enhance leather armor's capabilities, but that's not the actual leather armor. Leather armor isn't given enough credit. Yeah, if you compare it to iron armor or such, it's not good. But if you don't have... Let me put it into perspective. I survived in leather armor when 2 creepers exploded next to me. Granted, it was on half a heart, but I still survived. Well, it wasn't leather. At the time I was wearing copper boots, but come on, it was mostly leather armor. Hello, Peter. Good to see you again. Well, technically not, but you get the point. Technically, I can't really see you, but... Right as school starts, my body says, "Nah, you're actually sick." No, for real. Like, even your body decides to go, "Oh, no. Oh, why? Crazy thing, I caught a cold. Guess I can't turn in that homework I didn't do. Darn." Guess the homework has to wait till next week. My body not even... True. True, like, find every excuse not to do the homework. Like, you're so determined to find any excuse that even your subconscious mind is in on it. I don't need a brush. But I'm gonna craft a brush. Just to say that I crafted a brush. Let me see. I thought they just dropped the newer copper blocks, but it would seem not. Yeah, this would be where it is. August just said nobody's gonna survive. August 23rd, Roblox almost crashed. Speaking of Roblox, have you heard all? I mean, only possible way you couldn't have is, and no judgment if this is the case, but if you're living under a rock, no judgment, because, yeah, no, I do too, but somehow the information slipped under the rock with me. Crazy, right? Yeah, there we go. Even those of us who live under rocks have heard about it. That's how big it is. Pause. No wonder I eat rocks. No wonder I'm in a bowl. That's crazy. I won't lie. I laughed at that, and I didn't understand the joke. There's probably a joke that flew over my head. I just laughed at it. Place your crafting table in front of your bed. I see what you're trying to do. No. No, I caught on that immediately. Nice try. Ha ha ha. You're hilarious. You're hilarious, my guy. Yeah. Let's not, please. And look, a stack of 99 copper nuggets. I'm joking. Let the money fly. Pick it back up, pick it back up, pick it back up. We can't afford to lose it. At least put some in your house. Okay, I'll move it. Because you asked, so nice. Yay, that's better. La 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 la. And it's outside, crowded by zombies. If you need it. Well, here's the thing. I won't need it at night, cause you see, I suck so bad at no diddy. I suck so bad at fending off mobs at night until I actually have decent armor. So yeah. I sleep more in Minecraft than I do in real life. I think a lot of us can say the same. What sleep? Real. Real as heck, man. That's so real. Boy, a cow. Oh no, it's dead. What a shame. Let's sleep. Never heard, didn't Minecraft make that, or was it from a different game? Well, there was once this. It was this crazy game. It had some outlandish concepts. It invented sleep. I think it invented something called dignity too. Crazy thing, that game also destroyed a concept that used to exist. It was common something. Common pennies, common dimes. Oh yeah, common sense. That's what it was. Yeah. No, maybe it was common quarters. Common quarters sounds right. I think, yeah, common quarters. Yeah, my bad. It was common quarters. Yeah, but you don't have none. You don't have any common quarters nowadays. Wait. You love using grass to build stuff. I'll leave it unsaid. Too bad reality doesn't have a graph. Who gonna tell him? Who gonna tell him? That's an update they need to add. Bro speaking in game. So that's the kind of statement. That's the same kind of logic people apply. No, my neighbor went. No, craziest thing. Okay. So my neighbor's kid. Turns out. He said, I kid you not, guns aren't real. The Call of Duty made those. I'm like, huh? Oh man, are you in for a rude awakening? Another thing is, he thought bombs were invented by video games as well. Yes. No joke. No joke. Oh, and by the way, we're American. Just think about that. Okay, which way is my house? Oh no. I don't know which way the house is. They were. Call of Duty makes grenades and guns. Am I the only normal one here? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Activision supplies the armies with its grenades and guns. If you want someone to blame for war, blame Activision. Wait, did Activision make... Yeah, Activision made Call of Duty. My friend told me something a few days ago. Oh dear. Here we go. Let's hear it. This should be good. It was touch class or something. Dare I ask? Touch glass. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Ha ha ha. No, the term is touch at. Very, very interesting chest we have here. Very, very interesting. Look at all the dirt, the bones, the seeds, the flowers, the flint, the meat. No, I'm joking. I call cap. Okay, enough with the cringy jokes. I'm sorry. That won't happen again. I'm lying. I'll do it 3 times over. I'm gonna go ahead and gather some stone here. Proceeds to die. No, I'm joking. Who said that? I didn't. Yeah, the feds can't prove anything. Feds can't prove anything. You hear me? They can't prove anything. Nothing. Yeah, it automatically censors out a lot of things. Some things more silly than others. And it makes you think, who's the guy that is in charge of the censorship? Because I'd like to shake hands with the moron in charge of censorship in YouTube. Because, tell me how. You have bots in the comment section. Tell me how there are bots that literally give links to, and I kid you not, there's a certain word for it. There's a certain word for the type of video. What's it? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. They would have links to a video called The Destruction of Daisy. Those of you who know, well, you know. Yeah. It was CP involving an infant. An infant. I only think it was a year old. Now, Margaret, I never watched it, okay? That's just what people claimed. Okay, now comes the next question. The fact that they know that, they would have had to watch the video, or follow the link. Why? Tell me why. But that aside, just think about that. There are external links to literally evidence of... It's sad you aren't monetized yet. Yeah, but with the topics I discussed, I'd get demonetized very quickly. I won't even lie. I speak my mind, and I speak it loud. Let me tell you, YouTube hates it when you do that. It's something called free speech. They really hate that. It's like their worst nightmare or something. No, we have to jump through hoops to censor the things we post, right? You say synonyms with let me see. I need a sign, because if I say it, the video, this stream, will be shadow banned. I'm not going to go into the exact details on how that works, but it's annoying. That is funny. Here we go. Make a double check. That might be going a bit far, my guy. Not gonna lie. If you say that out loud, YouTube out has a fit. Then they have OnlyFans bots that show women and men doing the dirty in the act. No blurring, no filter, no censor. I kid you not, I once saw a bot, its profile picture was a child! I'm not going to elaborate on that. Yeah. So just think about that. Here, you will get canceled for saying look, not even Minecraft censors it. And Minecraft is pretty dang censored, so that is saying something. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to YouTube, where you can get canceled for saying, but if you go into any comment section of a popular channel and look for profile pictures that are clearly in the nude, you can find any explicit content from the younger side to the older side. So yeah. Welcome to YouTube, people, where censorship only applies to the creators. Don't even get me started on the ads. Like, tell me how. I'm gonna hold you at sword point here. Why I said this. Tell me how. How in the world. Just how in the world. How is it that I have to jump through hoops to keep my videos user-friendly when it's not even made for kids? But I opened YouTube Kids, and the first ad I get shows the deed. Who knows how many kids saw that? Nothing beats a jet too hard. No! Perfect timing! Goated timing. Goated timing, dog. Best ad ever. No, and like, W math, too, like, you can save 50 pounds per person. That's over 200 pounds for a family of 4. 5 pounds per person, a 4-person family. And you say that's over 500 pounds. Are you talking about their body weight or pounded in British pounds? Because last I checked, that's not how math works. You can save $4 per person. A family of 4. 4 times 5, 20. That's over 200 pounds for a family of 4. No, that's not two. They didn't say 200. They said that's over 20 pounds for a family of 4. It's not over 20 pounds. It's exactly 20 pounds. They phrase it like you're gonna be saving a whole lot. Well, actually, no. Let's be honest. If you get a discount of $5, think about it. You can save $5 per person. I'm willing to bet that each ticket is $40. Yeah. My sister weighs. Well, yeah, maybe then you could save 200 pounds, but definitely not in flight costs. Well, don't leave me hanging there. Put another vine boom. Insert vine boom sound effect. Thank you. I'm actually gonna clip that and put the vine booms in. Y'all will have to remind me after this video becomes stream archive. You'll have to go to this video after the stream's over once it's posted. It probably won't be up until tomorrow. It's gonna spend the whole night processing because I thought I was at least an hour in by now. 5 likes. That's good. That's good for my streams, actually. You know, I'm gonna... Shoot, let's go ahead and stop beating around the bush. Day 11. I just burned several days doing nothing but, well, have y'all ever seen that, suddenly kaboom? Crazy thing, that actually happened to a man in Japan once. You wanna hear that story? So, a man lived in Japan, and in his hometown, there go your towers. What? No! You can't be saying stuff like that. But that's funny, I won't even lie. So, a Japanese man in his hometown survives a nuke, okay? This guy still gets up and goes to work the next day. Now y'all know ain't none of us got an excuse not to be going to work. And what happens there once he goes to his work? I think it was... I can't remember which one, was the first bomb, but... And this isn't accurate, but let's just say he's living in Nagasaki. So, he survives the first bomb in his hometown of Nagasaki. This may or may not be the actual order in which it happens, but he then goes to work in Hiroshima and survives a second nuclear bomb. Freaking legend. Let me tell you. Like, built difference does not describe this monster. Like, you mean to tell me that they dropped 2 nukes on your and you brushed it off like a car passed by and splashed you with water? Man, I don't know if what I'm feeling is respect or fear, but it's something. Coldables YouTube account. Yeah. Crazy thing is the FBI can quote you on that, so you got to be careful with that, you know. They're watching. They're always watching. Oh no, something just dawned on me. I don't know the exact height of the house. No. So, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, 4. I'm gonna have this thing built, then go back to the original world and look, and it's gonna be 5 tall. Just mark my words. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. No way I flip your screen upside down and look at that corner. Huh? Flip your screen upside down and look at that corner. We really doing this right now? Are we so for real? No, I'm joking. Are we so for real, dog? Come on now. So yeah, let's go ahead and okay, I'll stop now. Don't worry, trust. Definitely trust, I'll stop. You know, I was gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but saying it a second time, now I'm worried. Let's see. Third time's the charm, JK. You're worrying me here, man. I don't want to get banned off this channel, and I don't want this channel to get banned. There's something we can agree on, Cole. There we go. Crazy thing is, when I was first building this, I had used this to pillar up, right? I did over there, then over there, then over there, and over there. And at the end, it matched on all 4 sides, so I just kept it as part of the design. It was completely unintentional. Freak accident. Are we so for real? Did it really just fall down there? Half the YouTubers I watch call me either Bowl or Cold Bowl. Only barely known YouTubers call me Cole. Oh, the reason for that is it might be a privacy thing. If they say that, there's a good chance that that's actually your name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1. There we go. I got 150 XP right now on YouTube. Yeah, it's cause you sent the most chats. As you interact, it's only for this stream. It's the leaderboard on the most interactive viewers. Like it's something relatively new. And it gives me good analytics on viewer interaction. That way I can go to certain timestamps and show what topics got the most reactions out of the chats, and I can use that to, I won't even lie, I can use that to rage bait people into interacting later. I don't know what you're talking about, you're tripping. Now we got a problem. Yeah, we got a problem. A real big fat problem. Though most problems are big. Didn't expect it to go above 75. I've never seen it go above 150. On my channel, that is. I've seen it go to like 1,000 something. On other channels, not mine. Anyways, what's been... I missed that. What's been happening since I've been gone? Well, I pretty much caught you up. I had built the house, I'd fenced in everything, I'd built a watchtower, and then I played Gladiator with an iron golem. The fact that I'm rebuilding everything shows just how that went, of course, so, yeah. That's literally the gist of it. Nice. Yeah, I should trademark it. Stupid ways to die. With the... No, that comes dangerously close to... That comes too close to plagiarism, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't use that name. Seems you must go. Well, I was just about to say the same thing. Great minds think alike. I'm gonna end the stream here, actually. Thank you for joining me. But I'm going to end it here. I'm not sure if I should finish building the original house and then move on to building this, or, you know, just do it gradually, but tomato, tomato, I guess. Until next time, as always, GG's.